lovely Purzelblume.
Hello! Thank you for inviting me.
No problem at all. The match will be between the Kingdom of Swadia and Thunders. Thunders is a newish team, but Purzelblume has already picked out a few names here that people might recognize.
Well, I know Thunders from the Pucha, so they're not that new, but I know that I think they are a clan that was originating from two clans that merged together. Can you say it like that?
Yeah, merged together, yeah.
Did an alliance, and the leaders Lü and TKoS. They are the new, both two leaders now from the new clan. And I think the names that spring out the most are Ferunion and Fever, two very sick Cav players. But I see Viva is actually playing Inf here. Does that surprise you?
Yeah, it kind of does, because Fever is known to be the cavalry. Like, Fever and Ferunion, they're European recognized people, and both for their cavalry. So having him Inf instead of who's the second Inf here, Lü, that makes a huge difference. But you said earlier that Lü is like a commander kinda as well?
I'm not sure who's commanding the team, unfortunately. I thought it was TKoS, but maybe they're switching it around.
It would make sense if Lü was commander and taking the Cav, because then he would have a bigger sight of what is happening. So therefore, having Vivar as infantry and him on the mobility, he could be commanding us slightly better, and that would be a good call to do.
The next one. Interesting. I really like Inf commanders, to be honest, because they're at the front line, so to say, in the middle of what's happening.
That's true. When I command, it's always Inf as well. It's just, like you said, easier to pick off.
Swadia charging into the flag. Fight broke out. The first casualty is Guildmaster of Swadia.
Yep, that was a good stop by THD.
We were proving that he can do work as Inf as well.
Yep, getting the first kill of this match.
Ooh, this looks dominant from Thunders. Oh wow, that could be a nice. Let's see, only two people left, Raquel and Ghost of Swadia. Fever with a double kill. Yep, whitewash for Thunders. Oh my god, what a start into the match. Whew. I think Swadia might be a little bit shaken up by this start. It looked so dominant, right? They were so motivated and just charged through the archway there, here we're coming, and then it all fell apart a little bit.
Yeah, it's a few series of errors, in my opinion. What Swadia did is they didn't take the side of the archway, they were kind of fight on archway. And as a Cav, that's a broad description, and therefore their Cav came in way too early and got killed instantly. And then they all started doing their 1v1s and didn't work out. So if Swadia wants to do the same thing again here, they really need to stick together. And Ghost has to wait a little longer, or have a precise idea where the fight is happening. Because he died probably because of miscommunication and not because he just charged into it.
Yeah, and it's also the first round. Maybe they show a little bit nerves. Ghost is, by the way, the Cav that the Swadia players recommend to be their best Cav, so they have high hopes on him. He needs to carry them through this match. Raquel is supposed to be the best archer. I'm looking forward to see some nice shots there. And the well-known Aline. Is she actually playing? Ah, yeah, she's playing at the moment. She will be the best Inf. Let's see if it's true, or if someone else can surprise us. They also, by the way, have a US and an American player. If you look at the ping, they play with 2 people over 100. 3 people over 100 ping.
Hell
oh
yeah.
Wow.
That would be Raquel, who you mentioned earlier, also, and Akaner, but
Yeah,
he's not American, I think, though.
No, he is definitely American. I talked to him, and his name is really funny, something with a penguin or something. He's a funny guy, a nice guy. He's
a
definitely
penguin.
American.
He's
Come on, penguins are cool.
they don't. Penguins are not good at warbands. You want
He
animals
would
like
prove
lions and bears. Not unless it's a king penguin. They're like brutal as well. So that might
you.
work out.
Ooh. And the flag spawned again. This time at the cabbage field. Thunders are standing up there, defending it, looking strong and powerful.
Yeah.
Swadia split up. They decided to
split
attack
push.
from two sides.
They
Could
have
work out.
Malachi shooting from the wall, so he's in a safe place right now.
Yeah, that's dangerous. The Cav is doing some work. Both sides are actually playing with 2 Cav. I think that's good for this map. I like it. Oh, TKoS gets the first kill for... Oh no, wait, never mind. Oh, Swadia is looking strong. A team kill from TKoS.
Yes, Swadia is doing really good. They took the
The
flag
split
meanwhile. Fifar and
worked
Mofar
out
has been trying to hold on for a long time, but they still have Malachi up there, which is going to be big trouble for these guys.
Viva is fighting on the ground.
Yeah, he wants to go for that archer.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Like, you need to take out the archers at the corner of the map.
He goes down.
But he fails, yeah.
And
Nice
Ghost's doing a
round.
lot of work here.
And we have a match at our hands. Awesome. This is good. I like it.
I was a
Let's
little
hope for some close runs.
I was a little worried with the split push, but they totally
It can
nailed
fail, yeah. If the middle decides to push one side then you're really in trouble. Then they can just overrun one push side. But I think maybe, do you feel like Thunders might have done the mistake to keep too long at the flag and really waited for being surrounded?
No, they were playing pretty good, but they lost on individual skill like really early, and that was a problem. As soon as Ghost saw a few go down, he like flew in there, and I think that round alone he got 4 kills.
Wow. Okay, our informant was very good then. Like, he's a nice cat. 4 rounds, that's half of the kills just on one person. It's really nice.
THD doing something completely wrong here. The flag has spawned in their area already, and yet they're still camping their base. If I were them, I would already push up at this point, because you want either the middle one or the graveyard. Swadia is really well prepared for that, and they have a good setup at where they're at. You can see that on the minimap.
Yeah, that's a really good point of view, because we are actually watching here, maybe we should say that, we are watching a WMT match. So it's the first match of this season, and it's called the Warband Master Tour. It's hosted by DOF, shoutouts to those guys. And yeah, we are starting a tradition here, Welcome, right?
We are.
It's so cool, we always stream the first match of the tournament, so yeah, that's really cool. And the last one was very exciting, so maybe history repeating would be really cool.
After like a few tournaments, like if we don't go first, we'll become like super angry. So from now on, no one stream the first match.
You know?
Yeah.
It's ours.
Yeah.
but
dips.
Dips. Even though it's a WMT match, the rules of the ECS, for example, are still applying. So what you said is totally true. The flag will not spawn at the same place twice, and so it spawns in the middle here.
Yep.
Interesting. Swadia does it different this time.
Split push happening again here, and if they engage right now, it's gonna be good. Ferunion with his classic first kill of the round.
Yeah.
Doing really good work. He's hassling a lot of infantry here. Lou coming in to help out.
Nice headshot from right.
Oh, Lou stopped the cav right there, but it wasn't finished. Fifar just running around and killing everyone he sees. Malachi is kinda out of the picture now because he can't take shots.
And he does it with a war spear.
He was doing it with the weapon earlier. He switched just now.
Okay, because of the capping.
Yeah, but
as a good
still,
player,
look
he
at
also
that.
Anti-cap.
Look at that. He's absolutely nailing it. He stopped 2 cav and got 3 kills in this round so far. Again.
Indeed.
does it again. Keeps going at it. There's one person alive, and he is around the corner. It's Raquel, known for his shooting. But with a Rodok shield, it's kind of hard to do anything against that. He tried to jump over the fence, but you can't do that.
Nope, not on this one.
FIFA coming in as support. Lou is gonna look for that kill, but FIFA snatched it.
Nice team play there with the shields done.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like Viva also participated in this 3 versus 3 tournaments, I think, and they did quite well there, him and his team. So he definitely has some imp skills as well, like really.
Oh
He's
no, yeah, definitely
proving...
no argue there.
He played a long time for ORP, right? Like Order of the Rising People.
Yeah, that is his main clan. That
yeah,
if they ever reform, Viva is the first one to join. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think so too.
It was always a condition, like way back when I was in Nameless with him. He said like as soon as ORP is back, like I'm ditching this clan. I'm going back. So I still think he kind of hopes for it.
His heart is still with them, right?
Yeah, I think it's his first clan, and like with everyone who's played with his first clan, you're always like they're always gonna be like the clan you want to be in eventually, but
they're really special to you.
Yeah.
That's true. And he wasn't the leader, I think, but he was the commander, and he always held them kind of together, I think.
Good dismount here from Ghost.
Oh,
Locked
Firo!
up.
No.
Yeah, he got dismounted. Lock Ghost took a shot on him as well. Ghost is looking for that bump splash.
Lou is trying to help him.
Lou.
He's an X-Low on the camp.
Lou has style, I'll give you that. He did that controlled chase
really
up.
Oh, this might be a tricky round, like both Thunder Cavs.
Holding on though. Flag has spawned in the middle. Oh, he won it.
Theo gets a kill!
Yeah. So Ghost is gonna look to bail, he doesn't want to fight that one.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give Firo that horse, I think. That
Meanwhile, I think THD on my minimap, they're kinda engaging the middle as well. They want to do an aggressive push no matter where the flag is. It's graveyard. But I'm gonna go and look at those infantry. So they're being chased right now by THD. Vivar and his the green armor right there. That is super tanky as a Rodok. Lou is on flag already, and Lou is gonna have a huge trouble. 5 Swadians walking his way.
Oh yeah, but his inf is rushing to the graveyard trying to help him out.
Goes down thanks to Ghost. It is super supportive job right there.
Still 6-6 though.
Ghost is absolutely like team playing and doing everything for Swadia, I believe.
Maybe he can get a sneaky kill from the back of the graveyard.
Yep, he comes in, does a bump while he goes through, and tries to get. He just switches targets so well, man. TKoS is not holding to Psycho. Akaner is stepping back a little bit because he doesn't want to fight Vivar. And he's running away from Remor as well. What is he doing? Pick a target.
I don't know, distracting maybe.
Ghost wanted to get a couch, but it's not getting it. Malachi free for shooting right here. And Ghost is occupying him now. Ghost's just alone out there. That is no good. Why is his buddies not helping?
I don't know, it's still 30 seconds. I don't know if they can gamble on the flag.
No, of course they can. They should go for it. And they lost Ghost with a super good horse right there because they were camping that flag. If they're gonna keep on camping, it's not gonna end up good for Swadia.
No, if Malachi gets another kill. 9 seconds left though. I mean now they should just try to survive. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. I guess they played it kind of safe, but it was... I think if they had used the momentum, they could have maybe won it a bit clearer.
They lost Ghost on a Serenade horse, which is arguably the best horse. That is not a win in my opinion. They got the point
But the
though.
spawn is over. I think it would have been worse if they would still have to play around.
Yeah,
maybe
you're
they
right.
didn't care about kills because of that, then that could be a
No,
reason.
absolutely. I have not. I wasn't keeping an eye on the score here, but you're absolutely right. It's because of that they just like played super safe. So
Hmm.
it's a good call. I didn't see the score, so
How wonderful that it's a 2 versus 2. I can't believe. No, not 2 versus 2. It's a 2-2 as a result of the first spawn. Like, you
can
can't wish for more
can
in
you
the
say the
first
score
match.
again?
2-2. 2-2.
Nice.
2-2.
It is a 2-2, and that goes to the pause screen right here. I'm gonna read out a few comments that have been coming in. I don't ignore you guys. I'm reading it right here, but there wasn't time during the match I could read them out. If the stream is lagging a little bit for you, instead of www.twitch.tv, replace www with DE, and you'll get a streaming from the German servers, which are way faster for Europeans. And it's the exact same stream, so just replace that with DE.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Not many people do. That's why I'm saying it. Um, Yep, and then FIFA is being like criticized a lot because they believe that FIFA could have done way more as a calf than he as Inf, but I think he played it really well.
What? Like, his result was like 8 something. How can he do
Yeah,
more?
well,
And is
he
that
can.
criticism on Viva actually?
Yeah, it
On
is.
Firunian? I mean, are they criticizing Firunian in the
Nothing.
way like Viva would have been better than Firu or something?
No, nothing. Their comments is just saying like FIFA could be better on calf, and why isn't he calf? That's pretty much what I'm getting right now. So yeah, maybe he'll turn in calf, but as we debated earlier, I think Lou was the commander, and therefore he wanted to be on the horse. That's my assumption. Don't take my
Yeah.
word for it. It's just what I see.
Or, I mean, on the other side, it is Liu's clan, and he's putting a lot of effort into it. And if his favorite class is Cav, then why not use this chance to give him some match time, some experience as a Cav player? I think if Firunian and Viva are more like mercs in this team right now, because I think the main clan from Viva might be Rising Flame at the moment. Is that correct? I
It
have the feeling I saw him there.
it very much could. I don't think it's FIFA, but I think Feronian would be in it if he would take a clan.
Ah, okay.
Um,
I'm not so sure. Like, many people are switching so much. Like,
there's a lot
I
there's
can't
so
keep
much
up with it.
happening this summer.
Yeah,
It's
indeed.
crazy.
It's so many tournaments. They basically have a clan or a team for each tournament, right?
Well, yeah, I am in like 4 or 5 clans for like all the tournaments, so I know exactly how it is. Like, it's so hard, like even to memorize like when are we playing and stuff. And I think a lot of people are having the same thing. But because of that, I believe that a lot of people are experiencing different mentalities. Like I see Russians
Mm-hmm.
coming and play way more with Europeans nowadays, and also the Polish. Like they're mixing it up a little bit. So they always used to be like pure clans, and now I see them going international. So that's good stuff. And there's just a lot of mixes happening over this summer. And I believe like by the end of the summer, maybe when another WNL comes out, I believe that a lot of new teams will be formed, and just people who actually found their chemistry rather than play with the people that they can speak with their language, for example.
Yeah, I really like how you said that. I totally agree. It really helps you to look over the horizon, so to say, right? Like to get new input, new inspiration, and a new way to improve your skills, and that's always a good thing. And
Yeah,
maybe find new friends. That's
yeah,
also cool.
exactly. Because this game is always the same, right? Like people have played this game for 4 years, I hear, and 5 years maybe sometime. But if you get to play with those exact people that you just never heard of, and I'll give you a huge example, like with the Benelux team and the Nations Cup.
Mm.
It was always the same team year after year. But because of my streaming, I got to know so many people, and I just said like, hey, let me invite like these Belgians and Netherlands people that you never heard of. They're actually quite okay and quite good. And after like at the end of the tournament, I think half the team were actually new people in the Nations Cup for Benny that never played it
Oh,
before. So yeah, it's just like how little you know, how many, there's millions of people, not millions, but a lot of people playing this game.
yeah, true.
But
I
you
mean,
just
it
don't
is a
get to
great
know
game.
everyone. And once you get to know like the people, you kind of say like, hey, we work out and maybe we should make a clan. And I think this is what's happening over the summer as well. It's just like so much mixing happening.
Mm. And also, many people are on vacation, so some teams actually need it. Like I can say in Wolfpack right now, we also have trouble to get 8 people for a match, so we invite a lot of friends at the moment, and it's really fun. I really enjoy it. You get, as you said, like so much
Yeah,
new
there you go.
input.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
So THD or the funders are claiming that they are ready. Just
Indeed.
waiting for the Kingdom of Swadia. So far, it's been very entertaining, very exciting. A 2-2
Yeah.
in the first set. I believe that the Serenades were a little stronger. So let's see what happens now as THD are taking the Serenades and Kingdom of Swadia are going with the Rodox.
I thought that Rodox would also have strength on this map. They are good inf. They have good inf skills, but they also have the expos where they can do these very exact long shots around. Like if they just sneak around a corner and headshot you. But we didn't see so much of that yet.
Yep, it's as a heavy crossbow, you can shoot through the shield of Cav from the Serenades.
Nice.
It doesn't matter if they block, you can just shoot right through it.
Oh, I bet you like that.
I
On
love
OG.
doing that. Yeah, because I
Ooh.
see a lot of Cav coming at you and you're like, why? um, but what can they do, you know? It's once they upgrade to that monster beast of a horse that you're kind of in trouble. But it takes like, I think it's a tier 2 or no, a tier 3 calf. Like after the 3rd round, you can actually get it.
This is interesting. Like Swadia sets up at the same place again. They seem to really like this side of the map.
Right, they are, because it's the closest to 2 points. It's the middle and the graveyard. So if you can get 2 out of 3, then why not? That's already statistically you're winning, pretty much.
I really like to set up at the tavern. That's like at the middle.
Oh
a little
yeah,
bit risky when they're at the
Yeah,
archway there, but you can hide a little bit around the right corner, and then you have access to all 3 maps. 3 flags, sorry.
yeah, you're right, you're right. It's quite a walk though from the 2 outer flags, but you're definitely like in the center of everything. With the setup they have now, it's like they have the possibility to just wait as well. So
That's true.
that alley is really good.
They didn't change anything. 2 cav, 2 archer for both sides.
A
still.
small push coming in here from THD. I think it's a fake push. They're waiting for it. There's 2 people in the back on the Rodox spawn coming in as well. And some hits being made, but I'm gonna focus on the flag here for a second.
Yeah, Ashana took some damage. Cav. Feels like Thunders really take time. They're not really sure if they can push into this.
Farunian is gonna come in right here. And he doesn't get it. Yep, that's good from Gasset. Psycho, sorry. Awareness.
Now Lou is trying it and he gets the kill. Coming in with percussions.
Lou is kind of missing his bump slashes though. Ghost coming in though. And the calf just walking past like no one is stopping them. Oh, now all the calves seem to go down. Swadia holding on for sure. Really good.
2-2-2.
It's an... Oh, that is really critical right there from Lou. That makes a Kaner the only one that can actually win the flag. If he goes on the flag right now, just stand on it, he can win it, but there's two people right there.
40 seconds. Yeah, 40 seconds still.
And TeamSpeak, they must be discussing it right now, what they want to do. And he is gonna save his horse, I think. No, he's gonna dismount, but it's already too late now. There's no point.
And don't forget his ping. Oh, okay.
Malachi with a really good... an arrow in the knee.
Well, he won't go on adventures anymore.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, interesting. Like, this middle flag is spawning a lot. Does it feel to you the same? It must have been the third time at least we saw it.
It's 1/3 chance. It does spawn quite a lot there, but that's chance. Like, you can have it like a million times in a row. It's still 1/3. And
oh, very nice statistic input here. It's very true. But it will definitely not spawn now, because it can't spawn twice in the same place. And let's see if the teams are adapting to that. I wonder if Swadia knows about that.
They do, cause like right now they're closest. Like the travel to both flags are as far as like if you stand in the middle, it's just the shortest distance to both. But if I were them, I probably would gamble on one of the flags.
I wanted to ask you. Yeah, I agree. I think it might be more interesting to really stay on top of a flag and then have to walk to the other side than to be in the middle and kind of being at a race for both flags. And I think they might agree because they seem to orientate a little bit more to the graveyard now.
Yeah, they're pushing.
Or they want to push Thunders out.
They wanted to push, but now they have that position of the graveyard, and that's exactly what they wanted.
Thunders doesn't really care about the wall or the cabbage field or anything there. Both teams are kind of orientated on that side of the river.
I think as THC seems like a Polish team, but they have mercs, kind of like they have to double say everything. I don't know, I think this is small lack in communication with them.
Oh, with the language you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Because they seem to split off like in two teams the whole time. And maybe it's just like the mercs and the Polish people, different teams, and they try to handle it as they go. Kingdom of Swadia has gambled on the wrong flag. They were at the graveyard.
That's true. It's unfortunate.
Malachite is doing super by standing on that bridge. Sorry to interrupt you.
No. I'm sorry too. But if they move in close together like that, I think it's still okay. It's still time.
Fight happening on flag. THD murdering right now. TKoS and FIFA are going on that calf, taking them down. Mover is up there shooting a little bit. Gasset is doing the best he can, but he's being ganked on right now. Lou comes in to help out even more, and once again he misses the bump slashes. Ghost is the only guy alive and gets headshot from Mover, who was standing on the wall right there. I'm kind of disappointed in Lou. Like every time I put him on the screen, he misses his bump slash. Is that bump stab?
Bump slash.
Bump. No. Bump slash is like with the sword.
Okay, bump stab could be possible. Like you.
Yeah, I'm just having a blackout. I'm just having.
Stab into...
Yeah, I'm having a blackout. It's got a word though, but
I mean, there is one thing.
Once.
I remember arguing with Mitchell about that. He tried to explain it to me. It's like when you bump them and then you even like couch lens them or something weird.
Oh yeah, the bump couch.
Talking about... That's so crazy. I don't even understand how it should work because
no one does
the lens
that.
is interrupted, isn't it?
No.
Wouldn't it be interrupted?
No, the cool thing about that is, but it's like, it's really hard to get. Like, you really need to practice it for quite a bit until you get it. But if you do it, you kind of like, because you bump, you lower his shield and then you couch him. So even though like you're end tier Swadian infantry, you can still get bump couched in one hit and die, which is complete bull.
Yeah, but very delicious if you can pull it off.
If you pull it off,
that
yeah.
would help. Okay, you're critical towards Lee, but he has this very fancy horse now, so I think his bumps will be better now, shouldn't they?
I hope so. I hope so. Flag is in 20 seconds, and there's a lot of heat right now. Movart takes a shot. That was on the other side of the bridge. I don't know what. Who was it that died? Ghost. I don't know what Ghost was doing back there. There's absolutely no benefit of going there.
Maybe that's why he felt safe there and got surprised. He shouldn't feel safe on the stone bridge though.
No, it's like way in the back. It had no point. He had no cause at all for going there.
Agree.
Farunian trying to come in here, but doesn't get it.
I think Weaver is... he wants to surround and come from the back, but no one seemed to answer him. He's like going back and forth, and now he decides to walk around this chapel, or how you call it? Church thingy?
The church, yeah. So the fight is happening right here. Lou!
Oh, no.
Awesome bum slash! I got it! It's on camera.
He will be happy tonight.
Yeah. Fights are quite even, actually. Malachi is doing a lot of work. He's dismounting a canner.
I'm starting to think that you were right. Like, if you look at this, now Thunders looks really dominant and strong, and I'm starting to feel if maybe the 2-2 before was just because Swadia had the stronger faction.
Yep.
With Serenuts.
Yeah, no, it is. I just give my edge to Serenet here. If you take 5 infantry on this map as Serenet, usually it goes well. Depends on your strat, but that's like pretty solid already if you just take those classes. So yeah, it's a 3-0 so far on this set here for them, and they will be so tanked up. Let's take a look at their horses.
I wonder how the archer took damage, like Movart from Thunders. I'm looking at him, but I don't see any input from bolts or anything. I wonder if Weaver kicked him or something like that, because he often does that on IG. You know, at the start when you spawn, you just kick him.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Ghost, because that's the one that you said that took a hit, right?
No, the archer, Movart, at the tavern. He's at the tavern.
Alright,
from Thunders. Thunders, Movart, tavern. I don't see anything. I don't see any blood or any...
Looking at his health, that must have been a jump that he just jumped somewhere from and took some damage.
Oh, maybe he went to the right from the spawn and then jumped down where Malachi is now, like at the... We call it the tanning balcony or something like that. Because it's like... It gets so much sun there.
The tanning balcony?
I didn't know, like we were looking at this map and there's so many places you want to describe, but it's so difficult. And you need catchy names, right? Otherwise no one will remember.
Yeah, you absolutely gotta, in your team you gotta have your own like name setup. What's a good plan, like what most teams tend to do is just give it names towards the players that's done something in the past in a match.
Yeah, we have the Nello tree on Valorant.
Nello tree?
Yeah.
I like that.
Fury with a double kill, the flag fight brought out again. Oh, Aline also with a double kill. Nice.
Yeah, she's murdering right now. She got a help from Ghost earlier.
Survivor.
She goes down pretty well.
Triple kill. Look at his armor. Viva is rocking on a 12-1 score right now. Jesus.
Well, he should be capped.
Yeah, right. Come on, Viva, do something.
Yeah, what is this?
Why is this? Okay, so that's a clear 4-0.
Yep,
So
that is
Thunder's
it
going into
was
the
kind of
second round.
like in the battles, it was kind of okayish.
Mm-hmm.
But
In the end, it was quite clear.
after yeah, it's just like 10 seconds in, no one was on calf duty, and so both teams calfed it like super a lot of work. But I think Malachi was the one like harassing a lot of people, and there was, I feel like THD had a little more like support players in there as well, and that made pure killers like Vivar and Farunian like truly. Actually, Farunian is kind of supporty as well, but Vivar just like took it all.
Yeah. Viva
So
had 12 kills, and the both Cav each had 6. So I think the two Cav and Viva did a lot of work there. And as you say, Malachi, that's the thing. If you're Archer, I heard a lot of Archers complaining about that. You keep on shooting and hitting, but someone else is getting the kill in the end. Then.
especially at Sarna, because they're really weak archers. It
Mm.
takes so many arrows to actually get one, unless you can get those headshots. But they're in a battle situation. If you want to take the risk shots, fine, but usually they end up team hitting a little bit as well. So people complain about that then. So it's really hard to make those choices. Unless you're really solo, and there are plenty of people who actually are in this scene. But yeah, like I tend to like open up for the people who support a lot as well. I gotta say, Akanar really stood out as well.
With his ping, especially, it's really
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah,
I tried today playing with 130 ping, and it's so ridiculously funny. It's like you, for example, on a calf, you try to land someone, to hit someone, and your spear is in the person, but he still doesn't take damage because it just looks for you like that. You need to totally aim ahead or something.
yeah,
Like there are some tricks you really need to get used to.
yeah,
What I
yeah.
really like about Shayna as well is he said that he's playing for 5 years now, and for 5 years for Swadia, and that he will stay loyal with Swadia. I really like that. People
Who's
who
that?
commit to a team. Shayna, the person you talked about too, like
Oh
the
yeah,
cat.
yeah.
I must say props to that because like I really appreciate. I really think that's awesome. Like to be loyal to a team is a very good value. And you can find true friends then over if you stick with them over a longer period of time.
Yeah, I agree. 5 is really long though for a game. Like I think like every person, if you want to like take it up a little bit more, every person needs to work out of it. And staying for 5 in one team, it's a hell of a long time. So yeah, you're right. You are about those
The
props.
same goes for Aline then, right? Like Aline is the leader of Swadia for such a long time as well. So
I
that's
think
really
she's been
cool to
in it
keep.
for 2 years or something. That's what I heard.
Okay.
She just got real fast promotion somehow, some way. Um, yeah, I don't
Do
know.
you
I
know
don't
who
know.
started Swadia then? I'm not so sure about the
I've
whole
been playing
history.
warbands for a little over a year.
Okay.
I know nothing. Like people have to
Yeah.
tell me what happened. I take like this as history lessons. Um, and like some people like who watch my stream probably think like I'm the dumbest guy ever because I can't say
What?
anything right.
No.
No, I'm just like picturing this because people who play like 5 or 4 times as long as I have in this game, they know like what went down, right? And I just watch like what I see is what I know. And sometimes I probably make like accusations that are completely off, right? But I'm trying to tell what I know from my experiences. So if I do say something wrong, there's always the chat that you can throw your opinions in. I love reading them out loud. And while we're on a break, actually, let me take a look if I got some
Yeah.
more feedback.
Maybe there are some new ones. By the way, do you remember if Gassot played the first spawn? I thought we wanted to mention him too, but now that I see his name, I'm not sure if he played at the first map.
His second set for sure. But first set, I'm not really sure.
Ah, okay. I think we should keep a closer eye on him now. Let's see how he's doing. By the way, while you're
Okay.
looking at the chat, maybe I can say something about this map that's coming up. Because
Oh yeah, go
I
for
never
it.
played on it competitive ever. Like, I'm really amazed by the idea to put new maps in this tournament. Like, that's one of the specialities from WMT. You will see a lot new maps. The whole concept is actually that the first week you will see closed maps, the second week you will see mixed maps, and the third week you see open maps. And the teams can decide themselves if they maybe feel like, oh, we're not so good on open maps, they can skip a week and not play at all. If they are able to gamble on the fact that they won't need the points in the tournament, if they will get into the playoffs anyway, they can just say, oh, okay, we don't have to play on the open map. I think that's an interesting aspect. And
Yeah, it's
now
pretty
here,
cool.
the closed map, it's called New Port Assault, and I think Erminas changed it a little bit, right? Do you? I think I heard that. Like, it's Erminas doing on here.
Yeah,
And
I played this map. I was working
you
the
did?
other day against like NA, so I had the high ping as well, and we played on this map, and it's really weird, really weird
The
map. Of
the
the
biggest difference is that the flags are on the ground now, right? Like normally on Port Assault they are up in the houses, but now they're on the ground. So now CAF actually has some value here again. Really cool to see.
this yeah, CAF has huge value here because it's way more to that. The houses that you cannot go up to, you can't anymore. The stairs are broken off. So only the middle house is reachable, and like those houses were like the only thing that made arches worthy, except from that middle house now. So you're
You
all on
also
the ground.
can't go on the wall either, right? Normally you
No,
could go on the wall as well.
and go outside of the village, but that's cut off as well. And I've also noticed because the flag is on the if you start in the boats on the right side, um, they're like completely shut off from the boats. So every single boat is completely useless against except the one that is very close to the beach because that boat has oversight of 2 flags. But being on the boats is like being on the water in general. It's just not a go anymore because of these changes.
And there's also not a flag on the boat anymore. The flags
No,
are in the village now. They're
yeah,
kind of in a line, like left, middle, and right.
yeah. So it's like these boats are completely useless and the buildings are completely useless. So I don't know if it's a good change, but it really plays like calf wise. It really brings it in, and archer wise, not at all. I would drop
Yeah.
as many as I could.
But I mean, that's why Port Assault was not played in the ECS, because they said, no, it's just archer camping and it's so boring and CAF is complete useless. So in that regard, I think they actually made it a little bit more accessible for all classes. I mean, archer are still important. I mean, you wouldn't play this map without archers.
I would.
No!
We're talking about.
I will fight for the archers.
We're talking about the Vegas versus Swadia on Newport Assault.
Vegas have the best archers ever. The
Yeah,
best.
but that doesn't mean they'd be functional. I would rather have like 2 more cabins instead of those archers. Because eventually, like, they're all on the ground, right? So what you do is you send like those 2 cav on one of their archer, and meanwhile you do your fight. And so the other team can't fire either. So everything happens on the ground, and you got more inf and more cav, so you win.
Interesting.
Yeah, this map it's I don't know, it takes a whole new it's like a whole new map. It just resembles a lot like the old Port Assault.
Okay, so that's really weird. So before it was very archer
Yeah, super archer
tried
heavy.
it,
Yes.
and now it's more cav heavy than interesting. I mean, the thing is, for example, Swadia, is it really such a big loss if you have one X-bow? Because he can always go into a melee fight. You can easily give him a free sword as well, and he has a shield already.
Yeah, exactly. No, for Swadia, like that, it's an odd faction, and they're like all rounders. That's always known as Swadians. So yeah, I would give him a sword, and I would rather take 4 crossbows or something. Have them all take 1 shot and then just go in melee or something. You don't have the HP and the attack skill.
Yeah, the speed.
But you have that 1 shot, and if you know your team can make it, like 4 crossbows aiming at you is not a happy sight as a Vager, because you have those kite shields, right? So.
Oh, very true. Yeah.
I'm
really curious now. I'm wondering if they really would play completely without Archer.
There's so many like it's a whole new map, so I'm really curious about what's going down. Because I think,
see it.
Yeah, you know how new metas sometimes get created for maps. I believe with new Port Assault, there's still like this one setup that will conquer, but still has yet to be discovered. Like something ridiculous, like 8 infantry or something, and that would always work out or something like that.
Okay. I guess especially, for example, as Nords or something, you could really just like run over them.
Oh yeah. first you jab them and then you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Maybe 2 cav just for the jab support.
Yep.
So did you find some new chat messages?
Oh, I started reading, but then I came into conversation.
Distracted.
Yeah, I can only do one thing at a time. Nah, it's just people bantering each other.
Aww. Come on, guys. Write something creative.
No, banter all you want. That's what the chat is for.
Oh, should we maybe advertise the next match? Get the hype up a little bit?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, so after this match we are lucky to have another match, and this time it will be the famous ER versus RH. So they share 1 letter, but that's all. They will not hesitate and just like kill each other brutally. They're both very inf-heavy teams, and I'm quite curious to see how it pays off, especially on these closed maps. So yeah, Irish Rebels versus Regained Hope.
Yeah.
I have no favorite there. I think both sides are quite strong. Maybe slightly advantage to ER, but
I agree.
Regained Hope is really strong too.
I agree. I think it's gonna be slightly towards IR, but it depends who shows up.
True, very true. You never know. It's quite hard to be a captain sometimes.
For sure.
to get everyone to show
up. But as you said,
life. Awesome.
They're pretty inf heavy, so it'll be good to have a stream. I like streaming inf teams.
I like streaming with you.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, looks like we have gone live. I'm just gonna give you that streamer thingy. Where are you?
Thank you.
There you are.
So it is 6-2, right?
Yeah, I'm adjusting my score as well here, because they had a lot of time to go and fight each other. Alright, so we'll go over the setup, because that's what is most interesting for us. And as the Vagers, they've gone for 5 infantry, 2 archers, and 1 cav. This is brilliant. That is exactly what I would have done as well.
What? I would have totally taken 2 cav.
No way, no way.
Or maybe 3.
And heavy is good. They could have dropped archer for cav more, yeah, but inf is good.
Okay, maybe in the first round when they don't know where the flag is yet.
Swadia has gone with the Swadian setup, which is 4 inf, 2 cav, 2 crossbows. That is just this faction setup for 8 players, any map. That is just like if you have no clue what's gonna happen. Yeah.
It always works. Yeah.
Yep.
Or it's at least a safe choice. Let's say it that way.
It's a little funny on the mini map. You see like a trail
Yeah,
of
the
orange
bubble.
dots just following this little white one. It's like Pac-Man, and that one monster
Beep,
turned
beep,
white
beep.
and he's running away.
True.
They're just chasing, taking shots. Like nothing's really been hit yet so far. Swadia are gonna camp on this corner right here. They have 2 flags in advantage, so that's good. And Fakers have that 1 flag. So once again, like Swadia is well prepared. They always go for the 2 flags.
Yeah, that's true. They are prepared going into this match. And the flag spawns in the middle, I think, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close to both of them. Movar up there, if you look in the house, he's in a small crack.
Oh!
And he gets that shot. That is very
nice
critical.
Headshot.
Ferunion
That's such a
coming in
sneaky
there.
spot.
And he gets 2 bumps but doesn't get a kill. A small fight happening here on the flag. Ferunion looking for something. Akener comes in with a surprise ghost as well. Cav are doing a lot, but the Inf of Swadia have to win their fights. Ferunion taking 1 down, and Psycho being the first that actually gets one Inf-wise. Malachi taking another shot. Malachi murdering right there.
Yeah.
And Movar and Malachi were both on the same spot, shooting a little bit. But it truly came down to Inf-wise, and with 5 Fager infantry versus 4 Swadians, they couldn't pull it off. Swadia hasn't changed their setup yet, but I feel they should like go more infantry if they want to stand a chance on the flag. Their Cav were definitely doing fine. I feel like Mori, who died pretty soonish, that was a shame. But if he could go infantry, I think that would change up a lot. Mori is also like a sort of mentee of me, by the way. He's a good shot. He's a really good shot, but he needs to like stand still and take it. He's not on the move shooter. So if he can take like that shot where he stands still, he's gonna nail it. I'm pretty sure about it.
Yeah, I agree. If you look on Swadia's side, Movar got some nice damage in. Like, look at 2 people already really low.
Yeah. Ghost,
so
which
Swadia
is a key.
decides to push the middle house to not give them this good archer spot again. I really like how Thunders took care of their archers. Both archers have a shield and a skinny. Very nice, guys.
Yeah, it's good drops. And good pickups as well. They probably stole it from the ground.
Yeah, maybe they dropped it for each other after that. If you look how many shields are laying on the ground at their spawn. I
passed it with the camera, I was like, what?
Never mind.
There you go, that's Mori standing still. He took a shot and he got it. So...
Trained by Volcom. Here you go.
Yeah. If he stands still, he's just like Autobot, like aimbot, surely. But he doesn't have the awareness yet, that's his problem. But you look at the team behind him, I mean, he's good. They won't couch him up there.
Probably not, that's true.
Flag spawns disfavored of Swadia in favor of Thunders, and I'm gonna go with Thunders' point of view to see how they defend it. They got Mover behind 1 pole, Malachi in the building, and Viva are looking out for the left here.
This is weird from Ghost. Why go in there? All he does is taking damage. That's really weird.
It's the 2nd time we call this out, right? Because he's just like way out of spot. He should be the guy coming in later, not sooner.
It's again communication, like you need your inf team to say, okay, now we're in the fight, and then it makes sense. Like Ashana now, see, now charging in is so smart. Well, Viva stopped him, but still, like it was better timing.
Yeah, Viva are giving super support right there, and he takes the kills.
Wow.
Malachi wrecking it right there. Also Viva with his spear, but there's no more need for a spear, so he goes down to Tamara. Tamara pushing the archer, and
Ooh.
Gasset should have stayed on the flag. Mori comes in for the shot here, and he's gonna take that for sure.
Triple kill of Gassard. Nice one. I see him on IG a lot. He's a very active player.
Yep, but he trolls a lot on IG. A lot. I sometimes play with him. It's like never serious, never ever.
But nice. So Swadia, this was important. They finally get a point again, so they are not completely cut out of the match yet. But they are standing with their backs against the wall. Thunders have 7 points, so 1 more for the draw and 2 for the win.
Yeah, this despite, like, if you look at THD right now, what spikes out is Malachi and Vifar. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And they've really been showing it. Yeah, they've really been showing it. While if you look at Kingdom of Swadia, it's kind of like more split over. Like, Gasset has a little more, but I think it's kind of like shared among them. And usually when you look at scores like that, you kind of know how the team works together. And with that said, I think Swadia right there, they came in together and they did their fight as one. Ghost once again got shot and stopped somewhere, so you can see it on his HP.
Ah, true.
Ghost he has a really good like helper, but that's his weakness. I feel like he always wants to like engage too early.
Yeah, I agree. He wants to do fewer stuff like these risky maneuvers, but you need the experience to know when it's time for it and when not. Like when it's too risky, you need to abort mission and just like stop from full speed and turn around.
You got Mori and Vex up there. Vex we haven't seen yet, and they're both shooting. Mori can take 3 shots right here. He's gonna take 1 for sure. I'm sure of. Ah, he misses it. He almost had the headshot. Alright, so the flag spawns all the way back, and this is neither good for Swadia or for the Kingdom. Sorry, or the Vagars here. They're both trying to race, and they're really split up right now. Vifar takes 1 kill on Ghost, who is already heavily damaged. The fight happens in the alley, and Vex is in a really good position to shoot.
Weber needs to be careful. If he keeps on playing this good, they might never ever play this Cav again.
Yeah, that's true. Vex gets a shot, and that's what he wanted. He gets shot back to somewhere, as Mofart is now on the building, and he's gonna be the one shooting down. Vivar holding on for like forever right there. Ooh, absolutely clutch that. Came out of a really tricky situation for double kill right there. It was sick. Gets another one, and he's just going on a roll.
On a rampage.
Malachi is in a perfect position right there.
Give him the quadruple. Come on.
Malachi gets 1, and he's looking for that second one.
Ashena is really doing nice. Oh, and then gets down to a shot. But Ashena is, by the way, also the guy who signed up this team, so I think he's a very important figure in Swadia as well. I like people that are helping out, you know? Like, you don't need to be the leader or the captain to do something. Nah. If you are able to arrange matches, to organize a training, to just talk to your team members, like, oh, let's do a training, let's do a 2 versus 2 or something, this is all helping so much. I can only motivate people to do that.
Yeah, it depends how your team works. If you're an open community like that. Oh! Ferunian. Where was it?
Where?
On the bridge. Ghosts on the water. On their spawn, actually. Pretty damn close. Ghosts, I love him to bits, how he plays, but always like early kills, gets killed, or he dies, or gets hit, or something. He really needs to watch out for that.
Yeah, that's very true. By the way, I think we need to, like, if this match is over, we need to hurry, because the other match, the guys are already waiting in the starting spots. They want to start their match. So this is already match ball for Thunders. I think we might not be able to show the whole match then.
Yeah, are they talking to you on Steam?
They even wrote, Erminas wrote here on Team Chat and asked if we want them to wait for us.
Yeah, I might do that because I think 2 streams will be more valuable than actually streaming another set here.
I agree. And we will see this map in the second stream as well, so it's not like if you're interested in New Port Assault, you can still see it later. I already told him.
I really hope like some people of these teams will not curse me for it. Like if someone like absolutely starts standing out, that would be.
But the good thing
shameful.
is it's not a knockout stage, so both teams will still play matches, and I really would love to do more COS with you, so we could show them again.
Yeah, but you know, if that one person in this match right here like has a clutch moment and it's not streamed because we bailed, I'm gonna get so much crap for that. Oh, Ferunian comes in nicely here, getting couch on Mori, losing his shield and bumps down 2 people at the same time. THD completely set up as previously before. Ferunian doing a lot of hassle trying to stop Swadia to get to the flag. Akanar is coming in and he gets that kill on the cat, on the archer. And Swadia is absolutely wrecking right now.
Oh wow. It seems like now with the back against the wall they gather all their strength and they, like the lion on their banner, they're kind of like, how do you say that, like go up on your hind legs and roaring.
They want to triumph. That's what it comes down to. They really want to get that.
The animal instinct is like breaking out, and they're like, roar! One more round for us. We won't go away here with no round.
Ooh, Aline doing a team kill that could have been prevented right there, but they still have the numbers.
Still
alive. The flag is actually pretty damn close to both sides. Oh, Malachi goes down to that bump from Akanar. And Akanar has been bumping everyone the whole time.
He's a nice support Cav as well, that's true. He's not just getting his own kills, he's also supporting.
And I gotta say, Tamara is standing out as well. He's really like, or she, sorry, is really doing a good job getting to those archers.
So, a 2-2, another 2-2, so it's not over yet. It's 8-4. And Viva was so close to get to a score again. This time he had 11 kills. 11. That's like 11 and 12 before. Oh my god, like 23 kills already in this match, and even more from the other spawn. 23 kills in 2 spawns. That's sick. That's really very dominant.
Okay, streamer people. We will change to the other match. Cause, yep. It's 8-4 so far. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna take a small downtown offline break. Stay with me, cause we'll be back probably in less than 5 minutes. I just need to set up everything on my part before we can start streaming it. So thanks to Purzel here for streaming with me. You'll be hearing her in the second stream here as well.
Thank you. It was really much fun, and I hope for another good match.
I hope so too.